Welcome again at the Cape Town International Convention Centre for the fourth and final day of this Africa Oil Week. Of course, a lot of things have been happening here, deal brokerage around issues of energy, oil and gas, and of course, to just get in on the out things that are happening here today is Paul Sinclair, the CEO of the organizing company Sankofa Events. Thank you so much, Paul.
My pleasure.
Any takeaways from this event this year?
Yeah, it's been a fantastic event. I think from the opening statements, from the keynotes on the Tuesday, which were very profound and set a clear message to industry about the role of AOW, the voice of AOW, and really where we're charting a course as an industry to secure the energy sector and the energy future for the continent and for the region. So it's been fantastic, and I think the amount of people that have shown in terms of the operator community, you have the likes of Chevron, we have Oando, we have ENI, we have Exxon, who have all committed to this at a very high stage. So the interactions between the public sector from across the continent and the international private sector has been sensational.
There's still this conundrum of fossil fuels versus green energy. Do you think the delegates here have been able to find the balance?
Yeah, the industry's finding the balance. We can't have a polarized conversation anymore. It's not about renewables, it's not about oil and gas, it's about energy mix. And the energy mix will continue to have oil and gas in it for the foreseeable future. It's a fact. As we were talking to someone the other day, and the simple derivatives that come from oil and gas are critical to everybody across the continent in their daily lives, not just in cars or aircraft, in so many different derivatives that we use every day. So I think we need to talk as a collective and unite the conversation rather than polarize the conversation, and understand what is the role of oil and gas, what is the role of renewable energy, and then from an oil and gas perspective, how do we decarbonize our systems so we're also contributing to a cleaner environment. So I think we'll unite that conversation, but AOW will continue to advocate for the development of oil and gas, and it will continue to do so with the best interests of Africa at heart.
But the oil and gas sector, are they committed to the reduction of carbon emissions?
Of course, yeah. I mean, no doubt whatsoever. It's about the fact that we're not going to switch off oil and gas. So how best do we utilize oil and gas and contribute to a lower carbon future? So I think every company is committed to a greener future for the world. It's just that we need to continue, as we go through that transition, we need to continue to develop oil and gas, but in a sustainable and decarbonised manner. And I think everybody we've spoken to here is cognizant of that and wants that as well.
The future of Africa Oil Week, where to next year?
Next year it's to Accra, Ghana. We're very proud. As a Ghanaian myself, I'm very proud to be taking Africa Oil Week there. It's going to be a sensational event. Already we've committed our advisory board of operators who are helping shape the future and really guide the brand. Although I'm the owner of Africa Oil Week, I don't want it to be about Paul Sinclair. That's not what this event is about. This event is about community, and the community is already behind AOW going to Ghana, and we're already talking about what that will look like in the future. So it's a very exciting time, and we welcome everybody to Ghana.
I would be asking, leaving South Africa and going to Ghana, what has South Africa done wrong? Is it just a matter of a strategic shift to other countries, or is there just no interest in the country?
No, actually, leaving South Africa is a pain for me, because it's a beautiful place that I visited many times over the last 20 years, and it's a good opportunity for me to actually thank the government of South Africa, DMRE, Gwede Mantashe, who have all given us their support over the last 30 years. And so on behalf of Sankofa Events and Africa Oil Week, I'd like to officially give my gratitude to the government of South Africa. In terms of why we're going, obviously it's Africa Oil Week, and I think it's time to showcase the best of Africa and everything we have to offer around the continent, and that's what we'll continue to achieve and we'll strive for, so we push the narrative and energy security across the continent.
All right, thank you so much. All the best. Paul Sinclair, the owner of Africa Oil Week. On that note, we'll cross back to you in studio.